Those who didn't do so well know this is their second chance of 3 to tally up those points as we wait to find out who's going to be the New Zealand Saloon Car Champion for the season of 1990-91. It is wide open at the moment. Each of these cars has a chance. Each driver and pit crew is turning on everything possible for these races. You saw how exciting the first of the finals was tonight. Those cars flying over 20 laps. The front disc brakes glowing as they work those brakes hard to pull the cars up after those long straights and get round those sharp turns as quickly as they possibly can, but in the meantime to stay out of trouble. They're still coming out from the pit gates open. You've seen Dean Waddell's car sitting stationary at the moment, number 81. Out front at the moment on the grid is car 4. It's Tony Redfern from Hamilton. He took a 6-year break from racing. He was another who said, since the BP New Zealand Saloon Car Championships are going to be held so close to my hometown, I'll make a comeback. And what a comeback it's been for Tony Redfern in car 4. He tried the car for size in the big 30-lapper race here at the Totten Pollock Speedway back on December 22nd. He came second in that, was tipped at the post by Dave Sutton. He is a top contender, number 4. Number 71, Richard Bennett, who's been going so well in the big blue and red Ford Thunderbird. He's from Huntley, car 71. Bruce Beaumont in car 6. He'll be looking to rack up more points here. He was well down the track in the first of the finals in the Alleyway Bargains, number 6. He lives in Auckland. He's Auckland-based. But this is his home track. He travels from Auckland to race every meeting here at the Totten Pollock Speedway. The Pontiac GTA car built by Kevin Moore of Hamilton. He came third in the big 30-lapper race here on December 27 at the Totten Pollock Speedway. Number 6. Car 85 is Peter Sloman from Wanganui, a former New Zealand champion. Got a big reputation to live up to. He made the trip here to Totten Pollock Speedway for the Saloon Cars Teams event late last year, and he did very, very well in the teams event, representing the Wanganui team. Peter Sloman in car 85 took 2 wins that night in his Chev Corvette. Number 18 is Neil Head. He's a local and he's been doing so well this season in the Courageable Camaro. It's a new car, number 18. Again, it is the same format as the first of the finals tonight. The cars do 2 laps before there's any chance of a green flag falling. They're being told that now on the blackboard, just so nobody jumps the gun, pours on the power too early and mucks up the placings and maybe crosses up some of the other cars. They work their way around Square Bush. Dean Waddell will be very, very happy with his first place on the grid, number 81. Just 23 years old. He's the youngest of the racers here for competing for the BP New Zealand Saloon Car title. He's been racing for a good number of years now. In fact, he took last season off. He thought he would retire early, retire at age 22, can you believe? He made a comeback solely for these championships, and has he done well so far and right through the season in car 81. That is the car that won the championship last year with Mickey Quinn behind the wheel. He is a top contender tonight. He has high hopes for Dean Waddell in car 81 with a great start at the front of the grid. Right, they've tallied up those 2 laps, the warm-up 2 laps that they knew about. They're anticipating, you can hear the power being turned on. They're waiting for the green flag, and they have got it. And look at Dean Waddell go. It is straight into first place for the Shape and Spray number 81, Dean Waddell. He lives in Martua, in Tauranga, and he is going at hard work for the rest of the field. Now, bunch up awesome. Punching there going on between 27, 23 days, Fillingham, and the other local Jeff Fletcher and car race. Looks like there's been no casualties. Maybe a panel or two slipped loose, but they are still flying. The race belongs to Lee Waddell, number 81, the Shape and Spray machine. It's all his. He's well out front from Tony Redford from Auckland in car 4. And then third place, Richard Bennett, the big Ford Thunderbird number 71. He's raced so well, and look at him go. He's got third place. He has the rest of his 20-lap feature race to work his way up at place pursuit and tally up an extra point or two, which will be all important. Dean Waddell is absolutely flying in car 81. He has a clear lead from this very competitive field. Things don't look so happy for Morris Cowling in car 27. Moore is back. The inside wheel is flat. That is the problem for Morris Cowling at number 27. That's why he's fallen back. He obviously lost his fire on that tangle up between those 3 local cars, and that's cost him his chances of anything like a major place in this race. In fact, he's being lapped already by Dean Waddell. He wags his tail as Dean Waddell goes past. He says, good on you, mate. The race is yours. Give it your best shot. Second place, Tony Redford from Auckland, the Shed Corvette. It is still 71. Richard Bennett from Huntley in third. He's being chased hard by Bruce Beaumont in the alleyway bargain. Yellow and white, number 6 in fourth place. He may be content with that, although he was well down the track in the first of the final. He's got to look for maximum points in this final. Number 6, Bruce Beaumont in fourth place. We've got some debris on the track. Someone's lost their tail end bumper. Squarebush is going to lose the olives, drag it off. It is just racing. It couldn't cause any problems to the cars. Rightio, the tail end of the track, tail end of the field, quite bunched up. Again, Dave Thompson, car 23, having to work his way around the outside of 27. Morris Cowling. There's a lot of touching going on in this race. You'll see those cars jumping and looking for any gap. They don't need to be polite. But Dean Waddell still owns this race, well out front in car 81. He's going to face problems shortly as he catches up to the tail end. But look at him go. Dean Waddell, car 81. Tony Redford at number 4, still holding that second place. And then third, but only just, number 71, Richard Bennett. With a big red and blue machine being challenged hard by Bruce Beaumont in number 6. He's sitting pretty in fourth place. Bits and pieces hanging off these cars. There's been more than a few touch-ups. You've seen Morris Cowling in number 27, struggling through this race with that flat tyre. He just wants to finish, even if it means getting that 1 point. That's better than none. He's being lapped. 4 laps to go. They turn on some extra power, some extra hard work. Dean Dean Waddell, car 81, caught up with the tail end is all. He goes right under the tail of Dave Sutton. It almost cost him the race. He pulls out those skills, gets it back on the track as quickly as possible. No problem, maybe a dent or two, but he's still got those 4 tyres in the shape they're meant to be. A very close call for Dean Waddell in car 81. The yellow flag is out. One of the cars is into the wall. And boy, he has a great big 405 cubic inch engine pumping away in that Pontiac Trans Am number 81 of Dean Waddell. The car's been set up to produce strong torque without having to rev as hard. It is working a treat for Dean Waddell in car 81. He looks to take 20 points in this race. If only he can stay out the front. He almost got into serious problems at the tail end just before the yellow flag went out. You saw him nudge his front right under the tail end of Dave Sutton in car 23. For some, that would have meant the end of the race. They would have been so crossed up, they would have spun out and lost their advantage. If not for Dean Waddell, he held it straight. He went on the inside, but he got it back on the track very quickly without losing his place. And there he is out front. Second place and trying hard, challenging hard, Tony Redfern from Auckland in the Chev Corvette. And third place is the blue and red, number 71 of Richard Bennett from Huntley. It's a big Ford Thunderbird. Hasn't it looked mean over these 2 nights of great racing? And they're in fourth place. Good for 16 points at this stage. Is number 6, the alleyway bargains machine of Bruce Beaumont. They have a restart. You'll see Morris Carling sitting on the outside line. He only wants to finish. He knows he hasn't got a show in the world of a major placing. So he goes against the wall, stays out of trouble, lets the others fly. Now cutting down the lap. The flag marshal has white flag in hand. It looks like it'll be last lap this time for Dean Waddell in car 81. Look at him go and look at the challenge for 4th and 5th place. Our big Dean, for number 66, Graham Colson from Stratford. He is challenging hard, number 6, Bruce Beaumont for that 4th place. The Bruce Beaumont's got the outside line. In fact, Bruce Beaumont from Wellington to 3rd place, no Surrey. Number 81, Dean Waddell. Second place is Tony Redfern. And third place, and heaving a great sigh of relief, will be number 71, Richard Bennett, the Ford Thunderbird from Huntley. What a race. And it was a great challenge on that last lap from number 66, Graham Colson in the Chev Corvette. He gave it everything to try and get round and take that 4th place. He couldn't quite do it. Would you give a big cheer for that very popular 23-year-old Dean Waddell on his home track, showing the others just how well it can be done. He bumped the car into the wall at the last meeting here on January 2. Both the right-hand side wheels were well and truly buckled when he hit that wall, but the pit crew got straight to work. The moment the car was out the back, they had it straightened out and back a couple of races later. And look at it go tonight. He is a member of the Baypark Saloon car.